covered all his bases. I'm a woman, I'm Spanish, and I'm broken. So.
I'm broken.
Oh no. It's getting serious. Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Brad with Spite Fitness, and I want to do something that's hopefully a little bit motivational and inspirational for some of you. I want to introduce you to a friend of mine. And my friend Sam. This is Sam.
Hi!
All right, you get a good look at what happened to Sam. So, Sam recently, well, about a month or two ago,
2
months, she fell down the stairs and she tore her labia. And
it was really painful.
Super painful.
Super hard pain.
So they had to go in through the they had to go through the shoulder and repair her labia.
I'm still trying to figure out why they had to do that.
No.
Directly to the source.
All joking aside, she tore her labrum and actually had a bicep tear as well. So she's already had the surgery for the repair and is going through physical therapy to get some rehabilitation into the actual arm. But in the vein of training despite, she's been trying to do what she can, even with the limitation that she has. So you see that she's got the whole gear and get up on her arm to kind of immobilize and make sure she's not using it. But even yet, she's still trying to do the best that she can. And she came here in the garage with Nat and I today to get a little bit of work done. So one of the things we can do is lower body. So we can do some leg curls, we can do some leg extensions and things like that. So we're gonna go ahead and get set up in a second and set you up for that, so you can kind of work alongside Nat and I and get some training. But just like I said at the outset, I hope that this serves as some measure of motivation and or inspiration for some of you at home. I know that there are many of you who are struggling with a variety of issues, whatever that might be, physical or otherwise. And even yet, it's no excuse to just give up and not do anything. You can still get something done. So we're gonna get a little bit of leg work in with Nat and Sam, and hopefully you guys will kind of check this one out and see, her working through what she can, and hopefully you guys will do the same. So without any further ado, she's smiling, she's cheesing.
I'm excited. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah. Woo! Even despite the torn labia.
Super painful. Don't recommend that.
Yeah. She got. So no, it's the labia minora, and that's the one that they light on fire for Hanukkah, right?
We gotta cut that out.
All right, so we're just goofing around, having some fun, but just I hope that I'm not being offensive. Well, I might be slightly offensive. I'm not actively trying to offend anybody. I'm just trying to be lighthearted and have a good time and hang out with my friends. And hopefully you guys are doing the same thing. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get after it and have a great session. Here we go. I'm gonna have you in the outro. All right, ready?
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, right here.
It's fine.
1, 2, 3.
All right, that's it. That's the video. I know that we kind of missed things by not catching the speed work that Nat and I got into. We ended up only doing the speed squat work and not the benching, so we'll have to catch up with benching tomorrow. But really, the major focus and the highlight for today is really Sam, and so
Yay.
so we're super proud of her. Like I'm very proud of her. I think that it's an incredible thing to have a fairly significant injury like a torn labia And
I can't. Stop.
And-
you can't make me laugh because I'm going to drop the camera again.
it's a very significant thing to have a torn labrum and have a torn bicep and have the surgery and be in rehab and still decide to get after it, right? So like, I know that there are viewers that are out there that have had even less significant things happen to them and they're still sitting on the couch. Or I know for a fact too that there are some viewers out there that have had some really significant things happen to them, like you know, taking limbs and things like that, and they're still getting after it. But it is that mentality that we all share of not giving up and not being satisfied with just saying like fuck it and throwing our hands in the air and just quitting. Because like, I guess you can quit, but then ultimately like what does that really lead to? Like what's the end state of saying fuck it and not continuing to pursue the goal of being better than what you were yesterday? I mean, I don't think that end state is a particularly viable one. I don't think that that's a particularly enticing end state. And so even with my heart issues, even with her, you know, going through surgery and going through rehabilitation, she's still trying. I know my man Tristan, who had an amputation, you know, he's still trying, right? Like,
That's awesome.
Yeah. I'll tell you about that story at another time, but like, you know, super amazing, touching stuff that, you know, viewers have come and told me about that, like that I am serving as some measure of motivation for them. So, you know, Sam, I know that it's a little bit uncomfortable for you to be on camera and like a little bit different, but like, you know, this is the example, like this is, and being better, like this is it. Like this is what being better looks like. It's just trying. It's just saying that I'm not going to give up and doing something. So no matter how hard that restriction is for you personally, no matter how steep that you know hill looks like, a little bit of something is better than a whole lot of nothing. And so we focused on a little bit of leg stuff. We did some leg curls, we did some leg extensions, and we found a way for you to be able to squat. And like that's something that gets the blood pumping, that gets us moving. It's huge. And so I hope again that for you guys at home that this serves as some measure of motivation for you to continue to drive. Now let's be smart about things, right? Like there are things that we probably shouldn't do, but like you as a human, you know, ow, that hurts, I shouldn't do this,
Yeah.
right? Don't go there. But like staying within the realm, like for what we did today, did any of today hurt?
No.
Right? So like find things that you can do, find something that it doesn't hurt and just keep on driving. So that's, I think, the biggest thing that you could take away from today's video and today's session. I could have shown you, you know, Nats and I, our speed work, but it's just not that important, especially in
It's the same thing we do every single time.
especially in contrast with something so valuable as having Sam here and Sam, you know, continuing to drive and being able to highlight that for you guys. So we'll end it there. Any questions, comments, or concerns, drop in the chat box below. I will respond. I appreciate your continued support, making the channel what it is today. We couldn't be where we are without you. And so I just want to extend my heartfelt gratitude for every one of you, especially those of you that have been with the channel for a period of time and like you know who you are, because I'll see you in the comments box. You guys are the only ones that comment. Maybe not the only ones, but I see the same names in the comments quite a lot and continuously over the years. So especially for those of you that have been consistent, thank you very much. If you've seen a couple of videos and haven't subbed up yet, I wish that you would. And remember guys, no matter what it is you think you can't do, like continue to train even despite a limiting injury. You're never going to get better if you don't get in the gym and train despite. You're either going to find an excuse, you're going to find a way, and I hope that you continue to find the way. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Peace!